Gaffer, a 2-0 win here at Stansfeld tonight. What are your thoughts?
Listen, most important thing was to get the 3 points. We knew it would be a difficult place to come. I mean, I ain't seen the boys for 9 a week, so it was always, like at half time we just said, look, the first half we knew kicking up the hill was going to be a little bit difficult. And fair play to them, and we know there's no easy games in this league, so we've come out the second half, and I thought, the goalies had a fantastic game tonight. We've hit the post a few times, so it was just about getting that first goal. And thankfully we got that, and then obviously things seemed to relax a little bit, and deservedly got a second one. So, but the most important thing was to get 3 points.
How important are these games? Because the games when we're turning teams over or we're playing really well, but teams when we come to places like this and teams really dig in, how important are these type of victories for the momentum of the team as well?
It's just a case of just concentrating on ourselves, because we know like teams are going to slow the game down, and we're supposed to win every game, so I think that's the difference. So if we lose a game, obviously, like I spoke earlier on, it gets massively highlighted. Whereas today we've come here and we've put a very good performance in difficult conditions. The pitch wasn't horrendous, but it was heavy and it was boggy, a little boggy in places. So it's one of them where you just want to go, get the result, and go home. And we've only got 10 games left. I keep saying that, we haven't got the luxury now of, we'll win the next one or whatever. We need to chalk them off one at a time. So it was important we started March well, and tonight's at the start of that for us, with Saturday being called off.
First clean sheet as well. You must be really happy with that. I know that the boys work really hard in training, and tonight it was concentration all the way through, because with teams like Stansfeld, if they get an opportunity, they too take it. And early on, they looked like they were going to cut some opportunities open.
Yeah, listen, the first half going downhill, they caused some problems. They were chasing everything, working hard. So yeah, we know that we're going to get that against all the teams, but at the same time, today over the 90 minutes, we've done what we've had to do, and hopefully now we've got no game Saturday, so it's again a stop-start scenario. But the most important, like I keep saying, the most important thing was to get the 3 points tonight. After having that long break, it feels like forever since I've seen the lads. So good 3 points, difficult place to come, and we move on to the next one.
Now, you were saying it before, like you're introducing yourself all over again. March is a bit of a weird month for us. We've got a week until another game, and then we've got a game that's been postponed, been put back on. It's more Tuesdays than it is Saturdays, and there's more away games this month. How do you prepare for something like that when it's more away games than it is home games, and they're more midweek games?
I think obviously the home scenario is obviously the 3G, so they're two different games. Tonight might not be as pretty because the pitches are going to cut up now, so you might have to mix it up a little bit, but it's just taking every game as it comes. I'd like to try and say something different, but it's not. But like I said, with that 9 games to go now, before we know the season's going to be over, and the most important thing for us is to, we obviously want to get out of this league. If it's via the playoffs, it's via the playoffs. But at the moment, this is a good 3 points, and people might look at the league table, but I've never ever been that disrespectful to any football club. And we've come here, like at Rusthall away, who were, I think, third from bottom when we played them, and we've had to dig in. And it shows, at least tonight, it shows perhaps some of the other sides as well that, we do like to try and play some good football at home and whatever, but we can dig in and have a go as well. And tonight's result proved that.
Lastly, the fans out there tonight, they were singing your name, singing the songs. They've all now invented some new songs for the players and giving you ones. How good is it to have travelling fans? Okay, tonight it wasn't massive numbers, but people still travelling in on a Tuesday night, cold. We hope for the next game at Tunbridge that they do the same. How important is it to have those guys backing you, though?
Listen, the fans from day one have been, brilliant. Even the Lordswood loss, to be fair, they could have quite easily turned at 3-0 down, but they stuck with us, and the second half nearly come away with something. But they've been brilliant from day one, and like you say, to get them to travel. I know we've got the Erith Town, the coach coming up for that, but in general, the support at home and away has been unbelievable. And the boys, it does make a difference. It really does. I know people might not think it does, but it does, because we need that encouragement to keep going, because we've got a little 10-league mini league, as I called it, and all we've got to do is concentrate on our games. And it's still in our own hands, and that's the thing. So if we can just chalk them off one at a time, tonight's the start of it, then it'll be a fantastic end of the season.